We are 1 week away from the return of Keith Thurman after 3 years. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm just happy. It's really crazy. I really can't believe 3 years went by since the Mario Barrios fight. Like, it was 2.5 years from that. I'm really not happy with what has happened in my career. It's really a very unfortunate event, but like we are out here by the harbor and everything, it's water under the bridge by now, and we're not going to soak over it. We're just going to get in action in 2025. At 36 years old, I'm going to step back into the ring, give the sport of boxing all that I have, and we're just going to kick it off with this jump start here in Australia against Brock Jarvis.
And how does that go for you? You've been a little bit vocal on what you're envisioning, but I'd love to hear it from you tonight.
I mean, I'm just going to do what I've always done, which is assert my dominance early on in the fight and just outclass my opponent. Look for the big openings, the shots, capitalize on his mistakes, get into a flow state as early as I can, and kind of have fun. I'm just looking forward to being back in the ring, dance around, bing, bing, boom, bop, bam.
There you go. Hey, there's always going to be some sort of quote from Keith Thurman. I'm upset you didn't bring the kangaroo tie.
I hear you, man, but I got so much dirty laundry right now. My wife's not with me. They got a washing machine, but they had no detergent. And I asked them already, they have not brought the detergent in the room. I haven't been able to wash anything. I'm really focused on training. They have me doing a lot of interactions with you guys, which I'm happy to do. But I came here for a fight, and we're leading up to the fight, and there's still camp preparations and training that needs to be done. So I've been training hard. So I even did a lot of cycling this morning in the not condo gym, but the hotel facilities, and luckily they have a spa that has a nice steam room and sauna, so I utilized that as well to help facilitate with the weight cut. Everything is going smoothly, but I got a lot of dirty laundry, so I left the suit, I left the kangaroo tie for another day. We'll see if I'll be able to bring it out before fight night.
What are you hoping to achieve from your return to the ring? Is it the Tim Tszyu fight? Is it world titles? Is it the big names and just back and the king of the sport again like you were?
Yeah, I like the motto of one more time. Keith One Time Thurman has already done great things in boxing, right? But the real champions have continued to do great things. When it comes to Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather retiring, coming back. Floyd used to retire early on, but he never actually walked away. He just took some time off. I've had a lot of time off, but I want to come back and just climb that ladder once again. I'm stepping into 154. I believe I still see the frame of a welterweight, so I don't know if I'm just going to need to fill out a little bit more at 154, or if potentially after a few fights, if the money is right, if I can see myself back down at 147. But right now, we're just going to have these fights at 54, and I'm really not stressed about it, man. I just want to have fun and fight. This fight, of course, Tszyu, I really came out here to potentially re-solidify the fight that was supposed to happen last year. Obviously, he's not going to be a big name in the U.S. because of his performances, but he's still a big major name here in Australia, and we can still make a really good fight for the fans here in Sydney. So, that's what I'm here to do. Brock Jarvis is the opening act, appetizer, and Tim Tszyu would be a main course.
Your appetizers to your immediate left here. Do you get a little bit awkward when they're close by, or it's all right, doesn't matter?
No,
He's literally right beside you.
No, I couldn't even sense him, I mean, for me, he's just an opponent, He's somebody that they called me about. I've always said, man, send me the contract. When I got my contract to get back in action, the name on that contract was Brock Jarvis. I never heard of the kid. I had to do my Google research. Luckily, Google knows everybody, right? So I had to do my research, and I figured it out real quick who this kid was, his record, his knockouts. And, it is what it is, man. He's going to do his best to put on a good fight and a good performance. And I'm going to do my best to make a big statement.
we look forward to seeing you back in action, and welcome back to Australia. Well, for the first time, but hopefully a couple more times.
I hope so too.
You're welcome in Australia. Put it that way. That's an honorary Aussie.
Thank you, brother.